business, I'll go to the report of the executive director, Ms. Murphy, please.
Can we do approval of the minutes?
Oh, I had to do that? And I entertain a motion for the approval of the minutes of September 29, 2025 for the open and closed meeting minutes. Motion? Roll call.
Commissioner Bellino?
Yes?
Commissioner Zanga?
Yes.
Commissioner Drulis?
Yes.
Commissioner Delgado?
Yes. It wasn't enough that you bolded it. The same.
It's
Ms.
written
Murphy.
out. An update on the 2023 audit. We should still have a draft by just before Thanksgiving. We are doing a kind of a punch list item. As we get closer to the end, they ask for post-closing information. So most of what they have now is for 2024 as well. I did email them earlier in the week and followed up. I was hoping to get a draft document of at least a couple of the pages so we could talk about it, but I did not get a response back. So if I do get that, we can share it and then we can kind of talk about it. We continue to work on the other reports and collecting money and claims with Leon and stuff.
We will not have a motion to report.
No, not today.
Okay, thank you. All right, thank you, Ms. Murphy. At this
Chairman,
point,
one question for the
Yes.
executive director?
absolutely.
I'm more familiar with municipal audits. They tend to have a moment in time when they're done. In the past, you talked about how the 2023 audit being prolonged actually may be a benefit to 2024.
Yes,
Can you
definitely.
just explain that one more time?
Okay, so today is actually October 30th, 2025. So what they do is they continually ask for post-closing information because it has to be at that point in time that they're ready to prepare and present us with the audit. So therefore, most of 2024, they already have all the information and they have a lot for 2025. Bank statements, checks, claim payments, and a lot of other reports. So the 24 audit should be done relatively quickly. What they're in right now is their quality control process, and they've got a pretty tedious process. I mean, it takes like 6 to 8 weeks to go through their approval process by their various layers of, the workers that are doing the actual legwork, and then the supervisor, and then ultimately one of the partners has to do the actual sign-off. So that's some of the reason why it takes so long.
Thank you.
But we're hoping that the 24 will be turned around relatively quickly.
Thank you, Ms. Murphy. Any other questions, the executive director? All right, seeing none, I believe that the Chief Financial Officer is online with us. Joe, can you hear me?
I can.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you have a report?
Well, Barbara mentioned the audit. The only other item I'd like to mention is, in terms of the 2025 operations, as of the end of business tomorrow, the employees of the Middlesex County JIF have been suspended, terminated. There will be no more payrolls for the rest of 2025. There was a reduction in force in the middle of the month of 2 employees up to 5. And then today's payroll was for the remaining 3. That will be the last payroll of the year for Middlesex County Municipal Joint Insurance Fund employees. And November and December, they'll just function in a different manner. And then our only additional cost for payroll will be the filing of state and federal reports as W-2s, et cetera.
Thank you. Does that complete your report, Joe?
It does, Chair. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And now if I move right along, I'll move to the attorney. Mr. Sullivan.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Whatever we have, we're in litigation. The motions for summary judgment have been filed and are pending before Judge Bartels in Mercer County, and we're awaiting decision on that. Motions have been filed by us for summary judgment, counter motions by the MCUA, who's the defendant in the case, and the Attorney General on behalf of has also filed a brief with the judge. So hopefully we will receive a decision shortly. All of the other legal matters that are pending are to be handled in the closed session.
Thank you, Mr. Sullivan. Any questions? Yeah. Thank you. So with that, we'll run on to our business. Are there any old business?
Not today.
Thank you. Any new business? Don't see any new business. I entertain a motion to open the public hearing on the 2025 fund year budget. Do I have a motion?
Motion. Second.
Roll call, please, Ms. Murphy.
Commissioner Bellino?
Yes.
Commissioner Zanga?
Yes.
Commissioner Droolis?
Yes.
Commissioner Delgado?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Any member of the board would like to address? Yes.
Hello, Commissioners. Charlie Cradaville with Brunswick, New Brunswick today. Fair to say the budget's being submitted late? Is it fair to say that the budget is being submitted late? Or, I mean, it's amending, it's being changed this late in the game?
Ms. Murphy?
Yeah, it's been updated, yes.
Okay. And can you explain why? What prompted this update?
We went through and based on where we were at the point in which we were prepared to introduce the budget, some of the numbers had changed, and we tried to address those to make it as accurate as possible.
Yeah, what would you say are the biggest changes?
There's some line items in here. One, we increased the attorney, we added the TPA, and that's pretty much it.
Okay, that was one of my questions. What's a TPA?
Third-party administrator. It's a claim servicing organization.
Got it. So now that there's no more staff, there's going to be
An outside company.
a vendor.
Correct.
Has the vendor been selected? Has there been a process? Who's the vendor?
The vendors, well, I can't say that yet. I'll say that after closed session.
Okay. And so this 64.9 is just for like the next month or like a month or two?
What was the big item here?
64,900 for the TPA. That's just basically for the last
No,
little.
64,900 is the auditor.
Oh, I'm sorry. So it's 100K for TPA. So, but that's just for like partial year, the final month or 6 weeks maybe.
Well, it's for the remainder of the year, including the conversion.
So 2 months. Yeah, and
Right now it's a not to exceed, just so you're.
thank you. And then so the 550 for attorney dissolution process, is that a different attorney than the general counsel or the same?
No, it's
Same.
for the current.
Got it. And so I heard earlier 5 employees were on the payroll, about a month ago, and so $695 for salary and benefits. That's for just those 5 employees. Is that
That's correct.
correct? Okay. I think those are the only questions I had on the budget. I want to make sure there'll be another public comment opportunity
Just a little bit.
for general. Okay. Thank you.
Anyone else would like to speak to the budget, specific to the budget?
No.
No, it's not the public portion yet. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right, I see no one, I hear no one, so I just want to entertain a motion to close the public hearing on the 2025 fund year budget.
Motion. Second. Joe.
Ms. Murphy?
Commissioner Bellino?
Yes.
Commissioner Zanga?
Yes.
Commissioner Droolis?
Yes.
Commissioner Delgado?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. At this point, I'll give the opportunity to members of the public to speak to this board. Just remember, you have 3 minutes to do so. So, go ahead, ma'am.
Thank you. My name is Patricia Love. I'm an attorney with the firm of Hendricks & Hendricks. I have a client who is a firefighter in Brunswick, and he suffered an injury in 2021 at work. There was medical treatment provided to him, and he was paid temporary disability benefits, and then ultimately we ended up having to have a trial because there was never any authority extended to resolve his case by settlement. And so the trial happened, and the judge entered a judgment on July 15th, 2025, which has not been paid. And by statute, the respondent, which is JIF, would only have 60 days to pay that judgment. So I guess my question is, are judgments being paid? Are claims being paid pending this litigation? And what can I tell my client to expect as far as the payment of the judgment for his permanent disability?
So can you tell us what the total number is? Just,
Well, the total number owed to him is $90,400, which is on the second page.
okay.
But out of that amount, $9,040 is to be paid to my office. But then the respondent is also responsible for $13,560 over and above the $90,400 to be paid to me for my fee. So my total fee is $22,600. And then also there's a fee to be paid to the medical doctor. And reimbursement to my office for what's been paid out to the medical doctor up to this point.
How much is owed by to the doctor?
Well, this is for writing a forensic report. It's not for treatment. There were 2 doctors involved. They were each paid $300.
How much? Sorry.
And then there's an additional $500 to be paid by the respondent and $500 to be paid out of the $90,400 that the petitioner is supposed to get, that my client is supposed to get. I could add all those numbers up for you while I sit here.
I don't think that's necessary.
Okay. And I gave a copy of the judgment to Mr.
Right.
Reckamp.
Okay. I will be in touch with you tomorrow or Monday,
Okay.
and we'll work through the final numbers, and then we'll move forward on that.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Thank you very much. Go ahead.
Hello again. I'll again say Charlie Cradle, Brunswick from Brunswick today. Very troubling to hear about this. Yeah, I mean, obviously, big changes are happening at the JIF right now. I'd like to learn a little bit more about, why you've terminated the entire staff and switched to a third-party administrator.
You want to address that?
Charlie, given the current circumstances where a substantial amount of money is owed by former members who have not paid their supplemental assessments, the fund has an obligation to do whatever they can to achieve its primary purpose, which is to pay claims. And in order to do that, given the lapse of time that's occurred in getting other authorities beyond our control to make decisions to get more money in, the commissioners have had to take steps to reduce their expenses. And one of the steps was to determine whether a reduction in the payroll expense would help. The conclusion was it would, so they went forward to reduce their expenses. It's a reduction in force plan.
So it's a layoff, not a fire.
And not unlike any other business goes through when their revenues, their expenses exceed their revenues.
Okay. And so going forward, who will be the custodian of records for the Public Records Act requests?
We wouldn't leave you hanging on that, Charlie. Come on. What would you do with your time? It should continue to go through regular channels, right? The emails and the phone numbers and faxes.
Yeah, I think the request should go to the executive director of general counsel, and we'll then respond appropriately.
Okay, I just had been told Glenn was the person, obviously Glenn no longer with the fund.
Since we've had a channel of communication, the best thing to do is come to us, and then we'll figure out where the records are and whether they're publicly available.
Okay. And what does the future hold in terms of is there a 2026 budget When might that be available or introduced or, you know,
Stay tuned.
adopted? Do you have another meeting scheduled?
If you can tell us, we'll hire you as a consultant.
I heard money's tight, but you know, in all seriousness, I think that we need more information about what's going on. You know, this is a pretty serious thing. Obviously, there's going to continue to be obligations going into the future.
Judgment is over. We're certainly taking it as seriously as you and Ferry that we should take it, so we appreciate your comments. Thank you. Your judgment is over. Thank you. All right, at this point, I'd like to entertain a motion to close the public section. The meeting, public comment, rather. Motion. Second. Okay, Ms. Murphy, please.
Commissioner Bellino,
Yes.
Commissioner Zanga.
Yes.
Commissioner Droulis.
Yes.
Commissioner Delgado.
Yes, and don't go anywhere, Ms. Murphy. I'd like to entertain a motion to go into closed session right now, if we don't want.
Motion. Second.
For what reason?
Claims and contractual matters that are required.
If it's okay, and if Mr. Crowder would be kind enough, it's just easier for us to stay here, and maybe if he would you mind, Charlie? Okay.
Charlie's the camera off?
Not yet.
He's gonna take it with him.
Commissioner Bellino,
Yes.
this is to go into closed session.
Yes.
Commissioner Zanga.
Yes.
Commissioner Droulis.
Yes.
Commissioner Delgado.
Yes, thank you.
We are in closed session.
Yeah.